looking back now, I wish that I would have taken myself more serious about what I was doing, how hard I was working, what I had to offer, because I think it would have made my entry into being a small business owner a little bit easier.
Hey everybody, this is Jennifer Navarrete for the Walk Talk Challenge, and I am joined by Jennifer Hatton, who is the proest of the social media pros that I know. In a deep, dark cavern of things going wrong, you want her by your side. At the highest points of success, you want her by your side. And I say that because I've had her by my side on projects that were deep, dark, and also the highest highs. So Jen Hatton, welcome to the Walk Talk Challenge.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for your kind introduction.
It's all true. My goodness. I don't think I could have survived many of those things without you. So talk about your business and what it is that you do, because I gave kind of an intro, but not really. I didn't tell folks what it is that you actually do.
So my main thing has been working in social and digital strategy for double-digit years now, basically helping brands with their social media presence and their online presence, helping them from everything from coming up with a strategy to writing content, to scheduling content, to crisis management. And I've gotten to do just a variety of those things with a variety of different clients, large and small. It's been really awesome and exciting. And as I've come through that, this past year, went ahead and launched some courses on working with influencers and on just mastering your brand on social. And those have been a lot of fun and great to put together after working them in real life with so many clients in real life situations. So putting it together so that it can reach a wider audience has been a little nerve-wracking, but also fun.
Yeah, I actually know folks that have taken your course and that they have adopted the strategies that you have taught them, and now they're actually doing social media for their company for a living because of the course that you taught them. So I don't know if you know that. I don't know if I've shared that with you.
That's so exciting. And the thing is that really we did put so much into the course, and it is the process that I follow and the process that Fran, who did the course with me, that we've work through with clients. And I feel like we really did just shove as much as we could in there and kind of leave it out on the table. So I feel like people really can take it and use it. And I'm so happy to hear that people are using it in the way that we intended and that they're getting benefit from it.
It's true. It's true, folks. If you haven't taken a look at their course, you absolutely should. Okay, you've worked with a broad range of clientele, but there are clients that are kind of like that sweet spot. And so what type of right fit client is your sweet spot client?
I have two answers for that. For my general social media, I find that I fall into tourism and smaller business or nonprofits, which I love. My background is in nonprofit management, and being able to get behind an organization or a business product that I really believe in the people behind it is really exciting to me. It makes my brain go crazy with marketing ideas and things that we can try, because you can see that actually really affecting people. And tourism is just fun. But lately, my new favorite niche is Medi Spas. I started working with Medi Spas, some close friends that opened some Medi Spas up, and I really love it. It pulls together, fun and kind of healthcare and skincare and all of these things. But then it also pulls in the medical piece, which I've done a lot of work with hospitals, emergency care centers, things like that. So I love the medical part of it. And there's a lot of education that needs to be done with it. So that is a new niche that I'm just really loving.
I love it. And that's a phenomenal niche, because it's really about wellness and self-care, right? Taking care of yourself and making the time and the investment in yourself. So I think that's great. Now, when we look at if someone was coming to you and they said, hey, what's your words of wisdom for me? And this is a question I like to ask. So Jen, what's your words of wisdom to someone who wants to be you, who wants to do what you're doing, who wants to be in a position that you're in, working with phenomenal clientele the way that you do?
The first thing I would say is to take yourself seriously. I started in social just as kind of a byproduct of my job. I was working in events at the time for a top 10 largest city in the US. And I thought that they should put their events and the things that we were doing online. And then I ended up getting to work with a theme park, and all of these things were still kind of on the side of what my career was at the time. And looking back now, I wish that I would have taken myself more serious about what I was doing, how hard I was working, what I had to offer, because I think it would have made my entry into being a small business owner a little bit easier. And I probably would have brought in help, like, CPAs or things like that, and done better with processes and documentation. But it was kind of something fun I was doing on the side. And I didn't really have the confidence in myself to say, like, I'm good at this, I enjoy it, and I want to take myself seriously.
I think that's such valuable words of wisdom, because a lot of times when we get started with something, we have a calling for it, we have a really natural talent for it, but it's easy for us to kind of dismiss that as having high value outside of our own interest or our own passion for it, because we think, oh, this can't be important. But yet, of course, you and I know it's very important. So yes, take yourself seriously. I love it. So where can folks go to follow you, to keep up with what you're doing, to learn more about that course that I mentioned earlier?
All right. Well, the best way to find me is on Instagram or Twitter at Jennifer_Hatton, Hatton. That links to most everything. Also, the courses can be found through links on my social channels or at stepincommunications.com.
Fantastic, Jen. Thank you so much for joining me for the Walk Talk Challenge.
This was a blast. Thanks for having me.